Beloved members of the British Columbia Conference, continuing our stewardship video series, we'd like to bring you a beautiful testimony of Elias. He always trusted God, always been faithful to Him, and the Lord is using him mightily for His cause. Sit back, relax, and enjoy his testimony. I'm sure you'll be blessed.
My name is Elias, and I am from Mexico. I am a third-generation SDA member, and all throughout my life, I've seen how the Lord has blessed our family. My grandpa was able to sell cows and put 4 of his kids through Montemorelos, which is Mexico's SDA university. And that's where my mom was able to be my dad. While I lived in Mexico, I had the opportunity to experience God's guidance. One weekend, instead of going to church, I had the urge to just go and deliver groceries to a family. So, Sabbath morning, I got in my car and I just started driving. And after driving about 45 minutes, I just took a random exit and I decided to ask a guy who was walking by the street for the Hernandez family. As funny as it may seem, he said, "You just missed their corner. You gotta go back and turn, and they're just a couple blocks away from here." To my surprise, I got out of my car and I ended up knocking to a family of 5 who were in desperate need for food. For me, it was very surprising since I never had met the family or had even been to that part of the county. I ended up giving the groceries to them and consider myself blessed by being an instrument that God had used. My family and I have migrated recently from Mexico and have just seen how the Lord has blessed us just by being committed to His service. The Lord has blessed us with different people walking up in our lives that have helped us adapt to the Canadian culture. We were able to get a decent job in the financial industry where I thought it would probably take me a few years to get to. Here in Canada, we've been very involved in our church activities and have seen how the Lord has just blessed us abundantly by doing so. Whether it's in the hospitality, kitchen ministry, or the music ministry. And even though we live far away, the Lord has provided the fuel to drive each weekend and the energy to come to practice when it's Friday night. And He's been able to help us through a cold winter without even getting it sick. There is day-to-day things that God puts in your life that reflects His love and His blessings. Don't wait for something extraordinary to happen in your life. It may be the food you have on your table. It may be the salary that you have each month to provide for the needs of your family. It may be the house and the roof that you have available for your family. Or it may just be the car you drive to work. Don't take things for granted and have a thankful heart. Give God the opportunity to use the blessings God's given you, whether it's time, talents, or money, to further the work in your church.
As you watched this video, I'm sure your heart was touched. Elias has been faithful to God, and God has promised He will always be faithful to His children. God is the best partner when we invest our time, our talents, our treasures, and we invest also taking care of our bodies, the temple of the Holy Spirit. We can expect nothing but blessings from above. May God continue to bless you richly as you serve Him faithfully for His honor and glory.